Hi guys, this is Gabrielle from Budlong Avenue Productions, and these are my thoughts on the 7th episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16. I feel like an appropriate title for this episode is I'll Give Myself Flowers, because I saw some self-awareness pop up in these queens as far as how they've been handling the challenges, some for the better. Ultimately, it's all for the better, but one queen did have to sashay away. Rest in Slay, RIS. Megami, I'm gonna miss you. And I think despite people underestimating her, she gave it her best shot. So yeah. So in numerology, the number 7 symbolizes intuition, self-awareness, and the bridge between realities. In the 7th episode of this season, some queens prove that listening to their intuition has served them well, while other queens learn that self-awareness, while painful, has put them on a better path. Back in the workroom, the queens say goodbye to their fallen sister Geneva and crown Maya as the lip-sync assassin of the season. While I'm impressed with Maya's star power, I need to see her bring that same spark to her main challenge performances, because that's what they're being graded on. I have empathy for Maya because she is quiet and she's a reserved individual like myself who comes alive when she's doing what she loves. And there's nothing wrong with being reserved, but I completely agree with the judges that she has to bring that same spark to the challenges, because that's what lets us know that she's a star. And Morphine brought up a good point. She was like, Maya can't lip sync to the finale. And I agree with her, but honestly, the way this show's twists and turns have been revealing themselves for these 16th episodes, anything can happen. Sapphira. Last episode, I predicted that Sapphira would face consequences for drinking the potion, but in this episode, Sapphira exhibits a confidence I found refreshing. I thought she was going to beat herself up because she took the potion and didn't feel great about her choice, but what I loved about what I saw in her this week is by being confident in her initial decision to take the potion, then accepting that that choice didn't resonate with her, before finally affirming that she is a strong competitor, proved to me that Sapphira is worthy of the crown. A champion isn't just made on the runways or in challenges, they're made during the development process when life's trials and tribulations shape a person into becoming who they want to become. And the resolution of the potion storyline didn't progress the way I thought it would. Instead of beating herself, Sapphira accepted that she no longer had a safety net, but then she realized she didn't need one. She's Sapphira Cristál, the Sapphira Cristál who battled homelessness, addiction, and toxic relationships. The Sapphira Cristál who auditioned 11 times, irrespective of what other life situations stood next to her most important thoughts. If those things couldn't stop Sapphira from finally being cast on Drag Race, a couple of shady comments wouldn't have stopped her from killing her musical role either. Megami. From the beginning of the episode, the feeling I got from Megami's story is one of someone who can't let go of other people's perceptions of her. The other queens call Megami sour, which I didn't understand until I saw Untucked. Tsunami checked Megami for her shady comments against Tsunami's team during rehearsal. Megami realized she'd gone too far with Tsunami and apologized during Untucked. When I talk about like not being able to let go of people's perceptions of her, I mean that if someone says she's a filler queen, that kind of stays in her brain and she can't let it go. And I get it. Like, we're all sensitive. We're artists. We're very protective over our art. And when you're dealing with like a wildly successful TV show like Drag Race, it's not just televised, it's a wildly popular show. And so every comment feels like it's getting amplified. So I have empathy for her there, but I personally feel like the edit, the producers, like the energy wasn't very supportive of Megami. Her win came because she made up in her brain that she was going to be successful during that girl group challenge, and she was. So I say if they call you for All Stars or campaign for it, don't wait for them to call you, campaign. Like with some money and like more like touring experience at this level, Megami's gonna kill it. So I really agree with Tsunami's advice that Megami would have fared better in the competition had she just focused on herself instead of like throwing shady comments and feeling bad about her placement in the competition. I hated to see Megami go, but I'm really glad we got to know her. Plasma, congratulations! She is the second contestant after Nymphia Wynn to win 2 maxi challenges, and she also won the Rusical. So the first one was the night of the RDP Live, and the second one was the Rusical. So good job. I'm really interested in seeing what this second half of the season reveals, because again, we're at 10 girls, and I feel like these next few weeks are going to go by pretty fast in Storyland. So in closing, the next episode is Snatch Game, and based on the previews, I feel like this is going to be one of the better Snatch Games. I'm pulling for Maya and Morphine to do well so they can at least get a high or high safe placement. I need to see these girls do well. I would love to see Maya dominate another challenge, and then I will be happy, okay? I don't need her to just slay the lip syncs. I need her to slay the challenges. I need, for all us quiet, introverted people that like are super passionate about our art, Maya is like our goddess right now because she's representing all of us, and I just want to see her do well. Maya, baby, you are a star, and your reserved personality does not change that. All right, y'all, that's all I've got to say about my RuPaul's Drag Race review for episode 7, season 16. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm at Buttlong Avenue Productions at Facebook and Instagram, and Buttlong Avenue Prods on Twitter. I will talk to you guys later. Love you so much. Bye.